What is up, YouTube? Fanta here with another Humble Bundle breakdown, and today we're doing the Bandai Namco Humble Bundle. Now, right as I looked at this bundle, before I saw these two extras right here, I thought this was a decent Humble Bundle. This definitely isn't one of the greatest Humble Bundles. I'll get into exactly what I think of each game when I do my breakdown, but just at first glance, I'm only seeing one or two games that I really care about at all, and the rest is kind of just Humble Bundle filler, which really does exist, especially with the two extras they added on, which I'm super disappointed with, because Bandai Namco has a pretty big library of a lot of great games, and they added these two games, which I've never even heard of one of them, and the other one is a movie game. So let's go ahead and just do my breakdown right now. The two filler games they added were Beware Planet Earth, which is a tower defense cell phone game. This game, I'm not going to be playing this ever, to be completely honest. I don't have any interest in these tower defense games. They were fun maybe 4 or 5 years ago, but only on your cell phone when you're bored, waiting for something, or you're waiting for a game to start, but not when you're going to sit down on your computer and play a game. This game, even I wouldn't even play on my cell phone. Doesn't look great. Star Trek, the movie game, when it was released, it had so many bugs. I remember seeing the reviews, hearing people coming in after they bought it from GameStop, complaining about how bad the game was. It's another movie cash-in game. It's not a quality title by any means, and unfortunately they added it to this bundle. So those are the two extras that I got, that I waited to make this video for. Those two terrible games. Don't even add those to the value of this bundle. No. I'm just gonna add them to my Steam library just to pad the number. Ace Combat Assault Horizon Enhanced Edition. Now, this one looks pretty awesome. I loved Ace Combat, I believe it was 6, for the Xbox 360. That was a great game. It seemed like a pretty fun series, and then vanished for some reason. This game looks really fun. It looks like a cool arcade, definitely not a flight simulator, but a cool arcade jet game, where you're blowing stuff up, you got machine guns, there's oil spilling everywhere, pieces of the plane are flying off. It looks like a cool action game. Really, really quality title for this bundle, and one of the only quality titles that I even cared about at all. Enslaved Odyssey to the West Premium Edition. Another one, like, you'll see this is the second one you've seen so far that is already remade for the PC. That was just a console port. This game, now I personally don't have any inclination to play this game, just because I hate those games where you have those quests where you have to, escort someone. And those are just the worst, in my opinion, especially when you have to worry about them dying. This game is a giant escort mission where if the other person dies, you die, game over. No, pass, I'm done. But I've heard it's a pretty good game. I might give it a try, just because I've heard it's a hidden gem, but I probably won't pay it for long. No. Definitely not a huge quality title. Super old game. I've seen it in the bargain bin at GameStop for quite a few years now. Ridge Racer Unbounded Bundle. I'm guessing this one comes with a bunch of DLC. This game looks like somebody saw Burnout and then decided to make that exact same game a few years later, but you can't play split screen. Well, at least for console you couldn't. I know for the PC you wouldn't, which sucks. And the reason I didn't buy this game for the console is because it didn't have split screen. But that's besides the point. It's a racer that has destruction and chaos and stuff like that. And really, it seems like a neat game. I'll probably give it a play at some point. But the install size on most of these games is really preventing me from just downloading to play for a couple minutes. Because I believe this game is above 10 gigabytes. Assault Horizon I know is above 10 gigabytes, and so is Enslaved, because it's a console port. Console ports are always going to have ridiculous download sizes. So that's really unfortunate, and that's what really makes this bundle suffer. Dead Core looks like Portal without the portals, really. It's like a fast-paced I mean, you're seeing it on your screen right now. It's a fast-paced platformer that is all in first person. And it's also part puzzle at the same time. It looks interesting. I'll definitely give this one a play. It's probably got a smaller download size of maybe a gigabyte or so, because as you can see, it's kind of like in this weird, like, ethereal plane of existence where everything's just floating. Which, in some respects, I would call lazy, but at the same time, it kind of gives it a cool atmosphere. So I'll give this game a play. It looks pretty fun. Platform Mines looks like another one of those 2D all look retro games, just because the designer didn't want to design 3D graphics or something like that. I don't know. It reminds me of, oh, what was that mining game? You know what it is. There's so many games like this. There's so many games that are better than this. I don't even think this one has co-op. I'm not even seeing co-op. So this game, I don't know. It looks like Terraria mixed with, like, just shooting things instead of actually building anything. So it's Terraria with just combat, kind of. I don't know. I don't seem very interested into it. Because I'm not interested in it at all. It seems okay at best. Pac-Man DX Championship Edition, the all-you-can-eat edition bundle. This is the best game in the bundle. I know that sounds weird, that Pac-Man is the best game of the bundle, but really, I mean, Namco knows how to make a Pac-Man game, and this is one of the best Pac-Man games I've ever played. It makes such a simple idea, such a classic idea, fresh again, by adding all these new elements to the maps, adding new rules, new things you're trying to do. I love it. It's what I said it was like Pac-Man on acid at a rave, because you got this great, like, synth beats in the background, the heavy bass. You've got, it's just booming. It's all fast paced, and you're trying to get past, like, the thousands of ghosts that are chasing you in some levels, and sometimes you're trying to eat hundreds of ghosts. It's just insane. Some of them you're eating ghosts instead of pellets, and I love it. The only problem with this game, because I've actually played this one, the only problem with this game is that they just took it from the Xbox and slapped on the PC. They didn't change anything. Even when you're watching this trailer here, you're gonna see, like, the Microsoft, like, the gamer tag generic emblems. Like, they just took it and put it in the PC. They didn't do any extra work on it, which it does suffer a little bit, but the actual gameplay is a lot of fun. Of course, you can pay $10 to unlock Dark Souls, which honestly isn't a bad deal. Usually, I don't like the whole, the most expensive game to unlock. Usually, it's not worth it, but because the bundle right now to beat the average is $6.65, that means it's only going to be $3.35. So, honestly, I have never seen Dark Souls drop that low. So, if you're interested in Dark Souls at all, if you're interested in breaking your keyboard and or mouse and or monitor, go ahead and pay the extra $3, and it's worth it. I mean, if you're into that series. I know a lot of people are really into it. I personally couldn't get into it, but that's just me. So what would I rate the bundle? Really, there's very few games that I care about in this, like I said in the beginning. Because the extras were just junk games that they added on, it felt lazy. I don't know why they did it like this. It could have been a lot better, but they slacked off and just threw this in here. I mean, the junk titles include Star Trek, Beware Planet Earth, Platform Mines, and in my opinion, Enslaved, just because it's been in the bargain bin for so long. So, paying the $10, I would give this a C. And it's a C+. I'll give it a C+. Just because Dark Souls for $3, if you're going to be buying the Humble Bundle, which I buy all the Humble Bundles, isn't bad. So, if you don't have Dark Souls, definitely worth the bundle. But if you have most of the games in this, I mean, I have Pac-Man already, which almost made me not buy the bundle. I mean, the only real reason to buy it is for Dark Souls, Ridge Racer, Ace Combat, and Pac-Man. Those are the quality titles. And for $10, that's not bad. So C+. Yeah. So really up to you guys, but I mean, it's for charity, so it's really not that big a deal. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you guys like the series, definitely give it a big thumbs up, and I'll definitely keep doing this. Thanks for watching, guys.